In 2018, investors arrived at an office building to find the doors locked shut and the servers dead. The company they trusted had vanished. In a matter of hours, millions of rupees, entire life savings for some, evaporated. The empty rooms left the police with no physical paper trail. Their only lead was the building's internal security system. Investigators reviewing the final CCTV footage saw the founder, Aryan, walk out of the premises alone at exactly 2 a.m. Aryan and his operation had moved from obscurity to holding millions of rupees, then to zero in 90 days. In a modern financial system where every transaction leaves a footprint, pulling off an untraceable midnight exit defies logic. Yet, the money was gone, and Aryan was a ghost. Rewinding the timeline by 90 days, Aryan appeared on the digital landscape. He used social media to promote a single value proposition: deposit your money with his company for a guaranteed double return on investment. Early audiences identified the promise as suspicious and held their money back. The public perception shifted the moment a small group of risk takers actually received their doubled payouts. This chart shows the rapid volume influx, where a flat line of stagnation spikes upward at the exact moment of those first payouts. Viral word of mouth replaced skepticism, leading thousands to deposit their savings. Aryan bypassed traditional financial credibility. He weaponized digital FOMO, the fear of missing out, to manufacture hype and bypass logical scrutiny. While the social media presence suggested a legitimate firm, the internal mechanics of the operation functioned as a Ponzi mechanism. A Ponzi scheme is a financial fraud that pays profits to early investors using the funds deposited by more recent investors, rather than from actual profit earned. Aryan took capital from a second, larger wave of investors to pay the first. Paid investors provided social proof, signaling an exponentially larger third wave. But this fatal mathematical flaw requires ever-expanding new investors to cover the widening obligations of the upper tiers. By the peak of that 3-month window, the incoming volume slowed. Aryan would have realized that a mathematical collapse was only hours away. That breaking point led to the decision to leave the building at 2 a.m. and abandon the servers. The company was not a wealth-generating engine. It was a mathematical countdown clock ticking toward its own failure. Today, the police investigation into Aryan's operation remains a sprawling case file. The investigation eventually stalled due to a lack of digital footprints, physical evidence, or actionable leads to track the funds. One prevailing theory suggests Aryan successfully smuggled the funds out of the country and disappeared. A second theory proposes that Aryan crossed dangerous associates during his rapid expansion and was removed from the equation. Years later, neither theory has been proven, and the case remains an unsolved mystery. We navigate a digital environment where financial advice and viral success stories are constant. In an ecosystem where trust is manufactured through social proof, a promise of impossible returns is often the final bait before a midnight exit.